What's up? I'm travel photographer Brendan Vanson of BrendansAdventures.com, and I'm here in the colorful city of Olinda, Brazil. So I've made it to the town of Olinda, Brazil, which is actually a new destination for me. I've been to a lot of places in Brazil, a ton of places in Brazil, both on this trip and previous trips to Brazil. But this is my first time here in Recife and the town of Olinda, which is kind of like the cultural old town of Recife. Recife is up in the north. It's one of the big cities in the north. But Olinda is kind of like this cute, old school, colonial, really colorful, almost Caribbean feeling city in the north. And I'm only here for 2 days, and they're predicting rain on one of those 2 days. It's the middle of the night right now. I've just arrived on my flight from, where did I come from? From Rio de Janeiro. I came from there. And as you can probably tell by my voice, I'm tired. So this video, since I've only got 1 day to shoot here, I'm gonna have some shooting. I'm gonna do some shooting a little bit later off on the video here in Olinda, but I think it's time for another video diary. I've done video diaries on the show before. You might remember in San Francisco, I did one where I talked about how tired I was, how exhausted I was, how, you know, just mentally fatigued I was. You know, this job puts a lot of stress on you. Financially, from a relationship standpoint, and then physically as well. People don't realize that I don't just go around shooting photos. That's not my life. I don't just take pictures. I take pictures, I edit video, I film video. I write travel articles for various clients. I have to submit photos to various clients and to stock agencies. I have to pitch stories and articles. I have to pitch social media gigs. I have to do social media, and really beyond the photography, which can take 4 to 6 hours a day, I'm working another 6 hours a day usually. So my average day is like 12 hours, minimum 12 hours. And the last day I took a full day off from either working or traveling from one destination to another, which isn't exactly a day off. I can't remember. Maybe right after my photography workshop in Cusco. So I am exhausted. I am beyond tired. I'm just like, whew. Some days I'm just like sitting back and I've got a pounding headache and I've had this cold for a week and I'm just exhausted. I was really looking forward to South America because I had this grand plan in my head that I was going to come here, I was going to travel really hard for a month and then spend a month relaxing and working behind my computer, and then travel hard for a month and then work. I was supposed to take a month in Cusco, I was supposed to take a month in Mendoza, and then I was supposed to have another month coming up here in Brazil. But so far I've taken exactly 0 time to do that stuff. Exactly 0. I left Cusco right away. I added a lot of Bolivia to my schedule that I wasn't planning on doing. I skipped Mendoza completely so I could spend another month in Brazil. Brazil wasn't even on my plans for South America. So I haven't taken a day off, and I'm paying the price for it. I've been working my ass off. I've really been just working constantly for the past couple months. So I am tired, and I'm sorry about the rant. Maybe not a rant, but monologue about just being exhausted. A lot of you are probably sitting at home thinking to yourself, this dude is whining. I mean, this guy has the greatest job in the world, and he's sitting here in front of the camera talking about how tired he is, when I would do anything to have that guy's job. And you're right, you're dead right. And that's part of the trouble, I guess, about complaining in my job, or about telling people I'm tired, because no matter how tired I am, no matter how worn out I am, people are always going to say, yeah, but your job is awesome, man. And they're right. But the reason I started this channel was to kind of give you a look into what it's like to be a travel photographer and what it takes to be a travel photographer, both the good things and the bad things. So I feel like video diaries like this are a little bit important to kind of show you that it's not all rainbows, lollipops, and gumdrops out here. We work really hard, and the only reason I'm able to do this job is because I work so hard. I think the vast majority of people who fail or who don't make it as travel photographers that start, it has nothing to do with their skill level. It has everything to do with how hard they're willing to work, how hard they're willing to push themselves, and things like that. But the truth is, I don't need to be pushing myself this hard, and I'm paying the price for it. But that's what I've got to do. I've got like 2 weeks left, maybe 3 weeks left until I get to Colombia, where I'm definitely taking a break. There's no way I'm not taking a break. And I'm really trying my best to keep working and keep focusing. And it's kind of been at the expense of my body, I think. I've just been sick. I've had this head cold since like Argentina. I smashed my legs a couple times on rocks in Ilha Grande, Brazil, and my body is just ready for me to sleep for a week. So yeah, I think that's it for the video diary. I think that's covered it from this little chat to the camera that I feel like I need to have. Maybe one more thing is the importance of this video diary, because I think the way you guys probably see it is me talking to you. But the reality is, I think sometimes I just need to talk to something, or talk to somebody, or talk to myself, because I'm out here by myself. Yes, I run into other tourists. Yes, I hit up backpackers, and yes, I stay at hostels and see other backpackers and spend time with them and chat with them. But I don't have time to, tell them these things, or I don't want to tell them these things, or I don't feel like we're close enough to talk about these things. So sometimes I just need something to talk to, and so I'm really glad that I have you guys out there in YouTube land, wherever you are in the world, to hear this. You guys don't realize it, you might not realize it, but you guys on the other end of this channel that are watching this video, who are checking out my photos on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, you guys are my driving force. You guys are the ones that keep me going. You're the ones that keep pushing me. You're the ones that keep making me want to get outside and shoot photos and show tutorials and explain what my life is like. It's for you guys, and I absolutely love you guys. So I'm so stoked that you guys take a little bit of time out of your life to watch me blab for 5 to 10 minutes in front of the camera in a really colorful room in Olinda with a pink fridge for some reason. So I want to thank you guys right away just for being there for me, and for for watching these videos, and just supporting me in every way you do, whether it's a like on Facebook, a view on YouTube, or sharing my work with one of your friends. I absolutely love you guys for that, and I'm really thankful. I really am. I'm thankful for you guys. Anyways, that's it for my rant. I'm gonna explore Olinda tomorrow afternoon, and I'm probably not gonna shoot the blue hour because I don't know, I'm tired, as I mentioned. So I wanna explore the streets. I wanna do a little bit of street photography if I can, and maybe just check out town kind of like a tourist. I'm gonna not take super professional photos tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the tripod at home, and I guess I'm just gonna, kind of try to be a tourist a little bit tomorrow, Maybe, I don't know, might be cool to kind of just be a tourist. So let's go out, explore Olinda, which looks really cool on first visual, and let's take some daytime photos, and yeah, So peeps, that's it for the show. I want to thank you for putting up with my monologue at the start of the video. I feel much better now that my time here in Olinda is kind of over, and it did absolutely pour yesterday, and I was really thankful for that because it gave me a day that I was forced to just relax and do nothing. I have a problem. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to photography. I'm addicted to travel. I'm addicted to my work. I absolutely love my work, and it can be a problem because it can wear you out. It can make you tired, and I was tired at the start of this time here in Olinda. I was really tired. Now I'm feeling better again. I'm feeling fantastic, to be honest, and I'm ready for my next adventure, which is to go north. I'm heading up to a town called Fortaleza, a city called Fortaleza, and only spending a day there before going to this beach town called Jericoacoara, something like that. I can never pronounce it, which is like this white sand beach on like sand dunes on the beach with these hammocks out in the water, and it looks like absolute paradise. That's again a new location for me here in Brazil. And then from there, I'm into the Amazon. And I'm gonna be at least 2 weeks, maybe 10 days to 2 weeks in the Amazon, hanging out, taking boats up the Amazon from Santarém to Manaus. And then I'm back to Colombia. So it's gonna be a fun couple weeks here. We've got beaches, oceans, you know, local boat rides and hammocks up the Amazon. So there's a lot of fun to come. And I promise no video diaries, at least for a couple more weeks when I'm tired again. Anyways, it's been real. I hope you stay subscribed to the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.